Let's talk about the first woman that's going to be executed since 1953.
Wow.
Lisa Montgomery is scheduled to get executed December 8th, 2020. And you're probably thinking, why are you guys talking about this topic?
Yeah.
It's because we have a podcast. I just found out today that happened.
Right, but no, to go off that, yeah, why would people, even people get executed all the time, right? But it's mostly men, which is that's crazy.
Sexist, but we'll get on that another time.
We just dismissed that, right?
Sexist, bro.
Yeah, sexist.
There should be more women getting executed.
Well, yeah. A lot of women are killing their husbands out there and doing crazy ass shit.
That's the hill. Yeah,
what
a lot of teachers fucking minor boys.
Oh yeah, that's a different deal. That's a different story.
Yeah, it's a different story, right? Because if we say a male fucking a 15-year-old, what do we say? Cut his dick off and execute him, right? So, but sexist country we live in. It's so hard to be a man in America, bro.
But before you go further, would you say that just by looking at this picture, she looks like she could be at your next parent-teacher conference,
I don't
right?
have a picture. Let me Google her real quick.
Oh, right.
Oh, no, she look crazy. But she can be at a parent-teacher conference, though.
Right. She looks like, Deborah. She look like she could be in HR.
Yeah.
She look like a head of HOA.
Very unassuming white lady.
Born in February 27, 1968. She had a spouse.
Wow.
She killed somebody in 2004, though. It took him...
What?
Whoa.
What?
Oh, yeah. I think that was the... Yeah, that was the one that... So she's been on death row for a minute.
16 years.
Yeah, that's right.
And April 4th in Missouri, her spouse, Kevin Montgomery, they don't have too much of him. But yeah, to the story, the last execution was Bonnie Brown Hetty.
Of course it's Bonnie.
Of course. According to the FBI or the Federal Bureau of Prisons, she was sentenced to death for a high-profile kidnapping and murder and executed by a gas chamber.
Damn.
Oh. Jesus.
Took it historical on her ass, bro.
Gas chamber. Let's get a firing squad on that bitch.
Yeah, give me the fucking fire squad, bro. I ain't trying to choke.
Because, what's that, 30 seconds, 40? You suffering before you die?
Yeah.
Maybe a minute.
And then, your brain shuts down because you ain't getting oxygen.
I guess it's supposed to be the worst. It's supposed to be the worst. You're supposed to be tortured.
Either that or hanging. Maybe. I don't know.
Well, before we get to her story, quick, how do we feel about execution?
Oh, okay. Execution?
Like, me personally, I feel like you should just jail somebody. I don't feel like no one should have the authority to kill somebody.
And I agree with that to an extent, but it also I'm same, but it also depends on the crime. So I'm like on both sides.
Really?
Like
I think no crime should involve a law that allows us to execute people.
It's tough. It's very tough until, like, let's say that shit were to happen to you personally.
Sure.
I mean, it definitely depends on you as a person for sure.
Right.
But if you slay. Like, if my wife gets slain or in a very crazy way, like mutilated, then I'd be like...
You would want him...
I'd want to kill that motherfucker, you feel me?
But you would want a quick death than to suffer the rest of their lives.
That's true.
In jail.
And there's one is more fulfilling, I guess, even though it's quicker. Yeah. The other one is less fulfilling, even though it's like longer.
Every day. And then even when he dies in jail, like, that side effect, like, that bitch died in jail. Like,
You're right.
Yeah. Now, the argument is it costs money to run jails. So then that's where people go, well, I don't want my tax dollars fucking housing these fucking criminals. Like, get them the fuck out of here. But it's just like... Also,
it's millions of dollars to do the lethal injection, too. Like, that process and, like, the whole thing.
Costs money.
It costs a lot of money, so...
Which, based off our government, it's probably like $80 to do the injection, and then they all get bonuses.
You ain't do it. I mean, I would have discounted. Like, of
based
course.
on our setup in our country.
Exactly. I'd be surprised if it didn't do that. Then I'd be like, oh, wow.
Wait, y'all not benefiting off this? That's weird. You guys are saints.
Right. But I guess
that's odd.
Depending, I would have to say I'm for it then, because depending on the crime, like, I feel like, but I get it. Like, we're
that's
not
no
God.
right or wrong answer.
We're not God. You know what I mean?
And then some people argue there is no God. So, but me just personally don't know. Well, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, that's true.
I think like this. When you're an effective communicator, you have to think of all the ways the point can get taken off.
Exactly.
So you say God, it'll be an argument about God. If you say tax dollars, it'll be so I like to think, I was just like, on a moral standpoint, if you allow a law to exist that allow other humans to go, that person should die, once they have that power, who knows where it could be used? Because then if you have a bias towards, let's say, black people, and he stole a bag of chips, we have the power to say who should die. that's extreme, but you're giving human beings a power over life off of judgment of if that was worth a heinous crime or if that was, because then that's subjective.
Right.
It's very subjective.
So that's scary to put a life into a subjective balance.
You know what? You're right. You're very right.
That's true.
But I also do feel like as a society, just over time, right? Like we're conditioned to the point where life is subjective like that because we do have the power, like war. Like we subjectively kill people that we don't even know, which is why, you know, Muhammad Ali was like, why am I going to kill these brown people? Y'all won't even fight for me. So you want me to go like, so it goes off those same lines.
True.
And I think that's why it's a lot easier for people, like including myself, to be like, you know what, fuck, if he did that, he deserves to fucking die.
But you understand the flip side.
Oh, yeah. No, I do.
Because you would think on a logical standpoint, if you did something extreme, but their extreme is subjective. Right. So if you have white people who think these looters, they deserve to die. That you took a Walgreens down.
Exactly.
For us, it's just like it's a Walgreens.
It's a Walgreens.
It's very subjective to the individual.
Whoever, depending on who did it, because Kyle Rittenhouse, he was white. Yeah, but he's young. It was subjective. He was protecting. You put Kyle Rittenhouse is black, strapped up, killed 2 people. He would have died that night when them cops came with the assault rifle across, and people saying that black dude killed. They would have lit his ass. He wouldn't have got arrested and get a day in court.
Oh no.
So and we know that for sure because they kill people with no weapons. So so that's what I'm saying. Giving an authority that we don't even know who makes that decision. Do you know? How does that decision get made? What chain of operations they even go through to get to the point? It was like, all right, execution. Like damn, some man gets to sign that off. Like killer. December 8th.
Not even
Christmas.
Right.
It's on a Friday this year.
It's like,
Well, if we do it December 8th,
New Year's,
it gives people 2 weeks. Because you think people are going to shop if we kill somebody close to Christmas?
Yeah, we don't want it to affect sales because we already know, like, tourists, it makes up 80% of our... Oh, shit, how can we fucking do this?
Then you got the college bowl games in Missouri, so...
Oh, yeah, we can't fuck that. My son's going to be in a game.
Yeah, I'm not going to be able to make the 7th. Yeah. What about the 5th? I can't make the 5th. I'm pregnant. I was like, all right. 8th? 8th.
George, you off? You 8th? Free?
I can do 8th.
Yeah.
Can you kill somebody on 8th? We need all of us to be there when we kill him. Can you kill somebody on 8th?
Let me check my schedule.
Yeah, let me know. 8th.
The 8th, I'm good.
You kill somebody on 8th?
Yeah. Carl open me for the 8th.
Can you kill John? Can you kill somebody on the 8th?
Oh, yeah, we can definitely get that open. Yeah, let's get over. We're good.
Everything's open on the 8th.
Memo to department. We'll be killing
what time
Lisa Montgomery.
CC everybody.
I don't know. Well, it depends because we got to know what to order. Because we're going to get breakfast or we're going to have lunch. Because last time we killed somebody, we had McDonald's. It didn't sit well with me. I was thinking maybe we got like pasta. What was that one place? That steak spot. We can write it off. We don't have to pay for it because it's the execution.
But they
steak spot. Steak and pasta. Morton's Steakhouse.
Morton's. I love that place.
Okay, so it has to be lunch because they don't open to 12.
Yeah, it'd be kind of
Ruth Chris.
Ruth Chris.
It's been a while
love
since
the mashed potatoes too.
Oh yeah.
Well, we go. Okay, we're thinking. So we're for sure not doing breakfast.
We're sure
we're not going to kill her in the morning.
No, yeah.
Okay.
We need our breakfast open for sure.
The only issue is my son. Is it a Friday? What is December 8th? Because my son plays football at 8, and I told him I was going to make the game. And these usually last like 3 hours. If we start at noon, Ruth Chris open at 12, so we can get the first order. The food will be fresh. Right. It'll probably get here by 1:30. Big delivery. We'll eat 2:30, and then we'll carry out the execution by 3. I can be up the coast to my son's game by 5.
Oh my God, that shit
is perfect.
Does that work?
Fits like a damn glove.
All right,
OJ
cool.
it.
All right, OJ. OJ. Hey,
this is OJ this shit. No, but to go off what you said, I mean, definitely, like, cause who the fuck put that shit in who set that place to begin with from the inception?
Yeah.
What was their logic like? So, I mean, they definitely go back at that. Maybe this shit needs to be changed too. Who knows?
Yeah.
Because a lot of these rules are made.
But Lisa Montgomery did some fucked up shit. She deserved to die. Yo, let me read.
All right, we totally got it. Yeah,
let me get on
a
serious one. I just want to know how we felt about execution. Right. This bitch, she was given a death penalty in 2008. So she did the murder in 2004. So they figured out she deserved to die after 4 years. She cut a baby from the womb and then pretended it was her own. To give you the full story, she was buying where is it? Oh, here we go. Montgomery drove from her home in Kansas to Stennett's home in Missouri.
That's how you know something's up.
What was it? It said Stennett. Her last. Oh, there we go. Mother to be Bobby Joe Stennett. So first of all, rest in peace to her. Horrible crime. The father that was involved, the husband, the family. Bobby Joe Stennett. Shitty way to go out, right? So I guess Montgomery was a premeditated murder kidnap scheme. She drove from her home in Kansas to Stennett's home in Missouri. Purportedly, is that a word? Purportedly, Purported. I thought it said purposely. Maybe they meant purposely.
Yeah,
it was a mistype.
We got a typo right
Yeah,
there.
they said purport. I see it in. Oh,
That's
CBS makes that.
CBS.
Is it?
Yeah, purportedly. As appears or is stated to be true, though not necessarily
They
so.
could have used purposely.
Right,
Fuck
yeah,
out.
I mean,
Fuck yeah, man.
I'm just using big words because you can.
Purported. I don't even sound right. Anyway, she went to purchase a puppy.
Okay.
Kind of a
Once
dick move.
inside the residence, she attacked and strangled the mother-to-be, who was 8 months pregnant, until the victim lost consciousness. Using a kitchen knife, Montgomery cut into the mother's-to-be's stomach, causing her to regain consciousness. A struggle ensued, and then Montgomery strangled her to death. She then removed the baby from the body, took the baby with her, and attempted to pass it off as her own. She would later confess to the murder and abduction, according to DOJ. Now, they're saying premeditate. Like, did she know her? Because how would she know she was pregnant? Like, if she was just buying a dog, or did she think right there, like, oh, she's pregnant, I'm gonna strangle her and take the baby out? Like,
yeah, I need to know the. I need to know the back. I need to know the motive. I need to know her mindset.
Crazy shit.
Yeah. So.
And then, like, how do they know that she regained consciousness?
Well, she admitted to them. So I'm sure that wasn't
okay.
She probably told the whole story.
Right.
Yeah.
I totally missed that, but I mean that's kind of
she's
detailed.
like, I'm already got.
Yeah.
So.
But that's just like, and that happened in 2004 because I don't want people to think like, man, 2020 crazy. It didn't happen in 2020. Right? It's happened a while when shit was normal.
Right. Yeah.
It happened in 2004. But like,
nah, that was just a crazy ass story. Like, just the headline alone, I was
crazy.
Like, so we know that's if you a crazy bitch, that's what you need to do to get the death penalty because I guess women aren't really capable.
Kill a mother pregnant to be and then cut her baby out and then act like it's yours.
I've only seen that in a movie, to be honest.
It's probably a movie either already been
shit.
made or coming out about that. That's what? Sorry.
That's some crazy shit.
Yeah,
no, so I mean, with that, do we think she deserved a death penalty for that? That was evil. That was ominous. That was demonic to me.
I think you should just fucking ice 23-1 isolation for the rest of her life.
Ooh, yeah. She already possessed, so
I would rather you kill yourself than us to waste our tax dollars on that.
Yeah,
that's true.
I'd rather you take it out because then if you believe in religion, then you know suicide, you go to hell. If you
yeah,
I know, but
no, I'm just saying, man. They in their mind, they're like, I'm cool with hell.
No, sure, that's what I'm saying. But like, I would
crazy.
rather a motherfucker kill themselves. Just so
true.
Then, because like you say, when it comes to execution, that's tax dollars, that's money, that's time, that's Ruth Chris, that's all.
Isolation
that shit,
would be the best. Yeah. You gonna
20,
go crazy.
23-1.
No windows. No windows. We doing windows or no windows? No fucking windows. Yeah.
Because you can't put her in a cell. She gonna kill that person for sure.
Or no, you can put a window, but it'd be a small window where you can't even see out of it.
Or
on the top,
purposely something just to make them know that life is continuing.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. Right?
Yeah. See, I would go that route.
Exactly.
Torture that motherfucker. Waterboard her, but don't kill her. Just a couple of just continuous. Torturing.
Just have a small little window at the top where the ceiling.
Yeah, right. In a corner too. Not even like pleasing.
A rope,
it's like
and a rope that you can't reach at all, but it's just dangling.
Right.
So every day you think like it's like the Dark Knight where you're trying to climb up and get out the rope and shit. And you never do. Yeah, I would just mentally fuck her up.
Got to be right outside the yard too, so she hear everyone having a good time.
Hey man, I get out tomorrow. But then again, the bitch might be crazy where she ain't even phased by none of that shit.
That's what I was thinking too. She might like that shit.
So December 8th, if you're not doing anything and you want to see an evil person get murdered, December 8th, 2020.
There you go. Tune in. It'll be streaming live. Streaming live on Facebook.
Gonna be on IG Live versus, bro. It's gonna be death penalties.
Right.
Yeah, right in time for the holidays. A nice little execution for the. What other way to end 2020 than to execute a bitch?
Right. And the year and the bitch.
and what better way to end 2020 than to have an execution?
Yeah, that's wild.
But anyway, yeah, so
that's crazy.
Cool shit.